to squabble. I'm ready to squabble up. You can tell by my stance and my inability to square up. I was never a fighter. I was never really a fighter for real, but I'll definitely fight in these TikTok streets. I ain't got no problem. Y'all, yesterday I got my first little somebody trying to make trouble, a red hat trying to make trouble. Yeah, we ready. We ready. We listen, we fight with the most dangerous tool that we have in our arsenal, our votes. That's the way black women at a 92%. That's the way we get down. If we're gonna get pulled into a squabble, we're gonna do it with our votes. I tell you that Southern bonds say yes, stay ready, so we ain't got to get ready. That's why we practice organized indifference. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. This is the Sunshine Report. My name is Halicue Hannah. We are talking about black women and the fact that we have choice. And what I want us to choose, first of all, choose us over everything. We can't go wrong choosing ourselves first. And if you're like, well, Halicue, what you mean when you say choose yourself? Let's just get into Taurus season and we're gonna choose health. Okay, we're gonna choose health and pleasure. How about that? Our physical health and our pleasure, doing something kind for our bodies and something that makes us feel good. Hey, Sunshine, come on in. Thank you for those stickers, pals. I appreciate that. And that really is what organized indifference is about. We have choices. There was a time when we didn't have no choice except to watch these phonies, these frauds on corporate legacy news and media. Y'all, I never even got to talk about how the White House Correspondents' Dinner and everybody that showed up for that dinner is a damn disgrace. And I don't want to hear no shit. That's going to be one of the stories we talk about. Basically, the stunt queen just invited all y'all there. They were so keen for their nerd prom. They showed the fuck up. This man has just been taking just stomping all over the First Amendment, freedom of the press, making a mockery of the press, calling the press the enemy of the state, embarrassing them, belittling them, ejecting them. Y'all know the AP ain't even in the goddamn, not even in the press corps no more, the White House press corps. They kicked them the fuck out. They ought to have been ashamed. I don't like getting up here saying, because that's the way my grandma used to say, you ought to be ashamed. They ought to have been ashamed, even showing up. But everybody is so greedy for access. Everybody's so greedy for like the little nuggets and the clicks or whatever. All of corporate media is owned by stunt queen supporters and billionaires. Damn CNN now, HBO, Warner Brothers, CBS, like all. Hey, y'all, welcome, and I'd love to see y'all connecting in the chat. I love when y'all say hey to each other in the chat. So in the aftermath of all this, and all they was doing, they supposed to be the journalists, they supposed to be the reporters. All they doing is just giving us misinformation during the whole bullshit shenanigans. Not sure they went considering his thoughts on them. You should have known the shooting is, yeah, all of it. Coach Dad actually sincerely asked me, please don't say too much about it. I'm going to say something about it. I love you, baby. I'm going to say something about it. Whole thing is suspect. All the administration does is front and lie. So like, why should I? The whole thing seems suspect to me. They shouldn't have been there. If they cared anything about freedom of the press, if they had any respect for their profession and journalism, they asses wouldn't have been there. So I don't want to hear all this. It was real because I was scared. Ain't that about a bitch? If that ain't on some white shit, some white folk shit, I was scared, so it was real. Well, welcome to what our children have to deal with shooter drills in school. Y'all know I actually went through a live shooter drill when we dropped the Lanky Libra off at Amherst College. There was a technical malfunction, but we didn't know that. Like, as far as the school was concerned, there was an active shooter. We were hiding in bulletproof closets and stuff. I'll never forget it. So yeah, y'all's dumbasses were dumb enough to be there. It was real. We were scared. Wasn't giving us no news, no information. Nothing real. Hey, picture man, that whole mess was a setup. No legitimate. It was more staged than a WWE wrestling match, and I will defer to Erin's judgment on that, because she is our WWE resident expert for all updates as to what's going on with WWE. In addition to the political and culture news, please refer to Erin. Erin, y'all put some flames in the chat for Erin. But yes, That's exactly what it was like. That was another thing too. I was like, my grandmother used to always say, Grandma Myrtle, my maternal grandmother used to always say, have some dignity. Take yourself seriously. They didn't take themselves seriously at all. Hey, Penny G, come on in. Hey, Benita, welcome. Come on in. I would love for you all to be a member of our family. I would love to see you all. That's true, Aaron. Don't be shy. Aaron be keeping me posted. I'm like, what they do? I be going down like wormholes. Who is I was like, I wonder if they come into the Bay Area anytime soon. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna ask for a media pass so I could cover it. Aaron be making it seem like, oh, it be seeming exciting, but that's exactly what it felt like. That's exactly what it looked like. And he's gonna continue. Do y'all notice? Let me just state fact. I'm in respect of Coach Dad's request. And I be taking his request seriously. He's literally my whole research department. He'd be like pulling out articles and stuff for me from the Atlantic, from the Economist, the voter guide. Coach Dad be sitting down at the dinner table like a professor. He's like, well, he gets like the other day, he's like, well, he goes, the voter guides are here. So what are we having for dinner tonight? Because we're gonna talk about these voter guides. Like Coach Dad be coming in, he goes, I got an article for you. Y'all don't be reading my articles. I'm like, I do be reading your articles. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. That's why it's good having a historian on deck. But I was like, have some dignity. Y'all couldn't feel that was a setup. I wasn't gonna watch that mess. I was mad at Jay-Z all over again because I was rewatching. I was already mad because of Coachella. Let's just go back. He should have known it was a mess when he asked to speak. Exactly. See, 92%. For those of you that are wondering, what is the Sunshine Report? What is it? This is the Sunshine Report. This is our morning international, national, entertainment, news, and intelligence briefing for whom? Black women of the 92%. Us. Right? Us. Right there. For Black women, they kind of intelligent, conversation, and sometimes really silly news coverage and conversation. Wubsy, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. That's what the Sunshine Report is. Okay, this is where we come to get our straightening, to get right, to get back on our Zoom, because they be trying to distract us. They be like, they know some of us in here are neurodivergent. They be trying to keep us over here. They're trying, Vibe Wellness Woman was just talking about cortisol levels. What they want to do is keep Black women locked in because they love our attention. They love to attack us. They'll do anything they can to keep us locked in because our attention is gold. They also know when all else fails, attack a Black woman. That'll distract for something. That'll get people talking. Okay. At any and all times. I noticed you didn't see a whole lot of Black women in there, did you? I was mad at April Ryan for going. How do they get the alleged assailant to cooperate? Okay, Coach Dad don't want me to do this today. First of all, alleged shooter. And I also don't know if y'all have noticed ever since, I also don't know if y'all know that ever since, what was the name of the place where there was the first alleged setup and assassinate the Butler? Did y'all notice how normally when somebody makes an attempt on a president's life, we know all about them. We know the backstory. We talk to the family. Y'all notice they covered all that up like, oh, we're not even gonna get into an investigation. I smell up. Yeah, it was a planned event. That's exactly what it looked like. Why was his shirt? Yes. Why was his shirt off? They said he had it's all kind of stuff like floating out there. They say he went to Caltech. They say he was like teacher of the year. They're saying all this stuff. I don't believe any of it. I don't know why I should, because everything that comes out of this administration is a lie. What was happening immediately leading up to it? A quagmire of a war that we were goaded into by is not real. Right? Everything going to hell in a handcart. Barrel of oil price, $144 a barrel. Gas prices like through the roof. Prices still high, outpacing inflation. Yet somehow the stock market is higher than it has ever been. There's all this crazy insider trading. The United Kingdom is doing reporting and tracing all of the alleged insider trading, right? Iran embarrassed the fuck out of us. Iran said, okay, we're gonna negotiate. We'll meet you wherever in Islamabad, Pakistan. Then they were like, no, actually, y'all liars and the truth ain't in you. We not going. So literally our principals were in the air, had to turn around and then had to act like, well, we didn't want to participate, right? So the war's going to hell in a handcart. We ain't got no allies. We are allied-less. like out here. Midterms are going to be a bloodbath. Right before all of this, y'all, Stunt Queen in Chief has the worst ratings of any US president since Jimmy Carter. They say like literally Jimmy Carter levels, and that is I don't know that he can make it back. And he obviously got the information. And now it seems as though the man is just trying to tick off a bucket list. We get press conferences talking about this big ugly arc they say they gonna build. So all of this like leading up to it, this man ain't never showed up to a White House press correspondence dinner since Barack Obama roasted the fuck out of him at that one and set this whole thing in motion. He don't like stuff like that. He ain't got a sense of humor. He doesn't work on the inside like normal, like regular people. So all of this leading up to it, and then this bullshit and this fuckery. He falls on his face. He can't move. He sat there to me looking like he knew what was going down, what was going to go down. Before the event even gets started, KK Carolyn Levitt gets on the mic and says, "Shots will be fired tonight." Like they have ever shown up for this, like he's ever shown up. But this year, he says he's showing up and he wants to give a speech. Don't nothing about it seem right. And if there's one thing we know about black women and the 92% Wubsy says look like a Tyler Perry play, yeah, I thought Medea was going to run through with her gun. Yes. We could have used that. To be perfectly honest, I got to be honest, y'all. I wasn't going to watch it. And when I tell you for me not to watch a White House Correspondents' Dinner, I'm a political nerd like that. It goes deep with me. I've been watching those since I was a young woman. Since I was a very young woman, since I was a young married woman, like 24, 25, I'd be watching. I love the comedians. Ever since Stephen Colbert tore the house down, I've been a big fan. I wasn't going to watch this mess. Yeah, thank goodness girl, I don't think he had no speech prepared. That man can't stay awake. He can't stay awake. Did we ever, I'm going to have to show the picture. Hold on. This is what I was going to go off on last week. Let me see if I can change the effects so I can show y'all this. Where's the picture effect where we can show y'all a picture with our hand? There we go. Y'all, did y'all see this picture? Did y'all see this picture? Hold on, let me find it. When I saw this last week, I said, well, I'll be damned. I said, where is Jake Tapper? I said, where's Jake Tapper's messy ass book writing, like writing books about sleepy Joe Biden that we don't need? I cut this picture out. Where is it? I'm gonna find it too. Hang on. It was that man asleep in front of everybody. Y'all, why can't I find it? It's because the universe don't want me putting this man up on my screen, but I'm gonna try to find it. Did y'all see the picture of him at the press conference where he was conked out, slumped over? Oh, y'all, I can't find it. Watch, it's gonna come up at the most inappropriate of moments. There's Duran Bernard. He can't stay up late. And that's another reason he wants that damn ballroom, because he can't leave the house. He be tired. He be tired the way all of us be tired and be nodding out, except his bitch ass supposed to be the president of the United States. So he don't get to like be asleep, like at the wheel. The whole thing looked like a hoax. I don't believe he was prepared to give nobody's speech. I think he was prepared to get up there and just be talking shit to people. If he was going to get up there at all. Do you notice, like when, I don't know if y'all noticed, let me see if I can find it some other way. Except this point. Yeah, there he is right there. Y'all remember seeing this? Y'all remember that? Look at him. Look at him. Head at a smooth 45-degree angle. I'm going to try to be still. Knocked out. Look at Papaw knocked out. Seriously. Of all the bulls. Ooh. And we supposed to take this man seriously. We supposed to take him. We supposed to take this damn administration serious, please. Oh no, let me put that down. We did not want that. Let me change the effect. Let's go back to no effect. Y'all welcome. Come on in. This is the Sunshine Report. So listen, after all of that bullshit, so all of that happens, and then we got a supposed shooting. If it was real, in what world does the vice president get? Actually, I take that back. I guess that makes sense. The vice president to get the fuck up out of here. So I don't know. I'm looking at everything like this. The tomfoolery of it all. Correct. And now the paper's talking about, speaking Mina, apparently the king is still coming, which is another indicator to me. If there really was like an active shooter that got by security, apparently security was like BS. I personally think, do y'all remember when January 6th happened and he said to get rid of all the metal detectors? And he told them, get rid of the metal detectors, just let the people come in. They don't want to hurt me. They want to hurt other people. I think that a whole thing was designed to embarrass the press, to get them to show up there so he could just shit all over them and embarrass them. They have no dignity. Black women have dignity in spades. We got dignity in spades, okay? We ain't got to participate in this bullshit and this foolishness. All right, that's what organized indifference is. That's our main. That's what we use to like deal with these shenanigans and this craziness. Organized indifference is what we use to put ourselves first, always. It's not necessarily about ignoring the world, but it is about removing ourselves from bullshit lie fests that the stunt queen in chief just keep perpetuating. That's all he is a stunt queen. I am so happy um I was supported by this and what Dominique Morgan said. She's like, yeah, he's just a stunt queen. I'm like, correct. What he said, it was by design. He hates the press. They should have known. And speaking of the press, we're gonna get into the news in that 60-minute interview. How did they even turn around a 60-minute interview that fast? How'd they even do that? I'm glad they did it. But yeah, Black women, we are using organized indifference to remove ourselves from these shenanigans and these fuckery that the stunt queen and chief just keep dishing out, especially when his ass is in hot water, especially when he's in crazy, especially when we need to do anything, everything to change the narrative. Hey, Amy, welcome. And y'all welcome. Come on in. My name is Halicue Hannah. I am one of the founding voices of the 92% movement. The 92% movement refers to the way that Black American women show up at the ballot box. We are the real engine and the real power behind liberal and progressive politics. Do not let the smooth taste fool you. Okay. Hey, the Black gold RN. Oh, I love that. Y'all know I love RNs. I do. Y'all welcome. Come on in. How do they have all the man's information 10 minutes after a stage event? See, I'm just saying. I don't know why I should have to believe anything these people say. We are living in a different time. This information, I feel like can't nobody be trusted. CNN is about to be owned. CNN is about to be owned by the regime. CBS already owned by the regime. Okay. Hey, that tall girl. So yeah, we're removing ourselves from this. And what are we choosing instead? We're going to keep it real Taurus through Taurus season. What are Black women choosing? We got choices. Ain't nothing sexier than a woman with choices. We are choosing our physical and mental health, our pleasure. We are choosing peace. Thank you for saying hi to everybody. Thank you for coming on in and saying hi. Thank you for tapping. Thank you for sharing out the live. And we are choosing dignity. Every single time, every single time. They're not going to get us stuck in this quagmire. Not no more. Okay? We are not required to participate in bullshit and chaos. A lot of us are well beyond those years where it's interesting for us to participate in bullshit and foolishness. No, thank you. Those days are over. Those days were called my 20s. That's a wrap. All right. So the question becomes Black women and the manifesto. Yeah, those don't make no sense. Although they got him on that 60-minute interview about that manifesto. I know if somebody chat GPT that manifesto, they didn't think they were going to read it to his face. Exactly, August. We are choosing peace. Black women have options. Let's remember that. So what do? The question becomes what actually makes us as Black women individually feel good. Thank you. We're minding our business from now on. Correct. Smartest girl in class. Smartest girl in class. All right. And what makes us feel good? For me, it's dancing. It's movement. Is it our beauty routines? Is it the skincare? Oh, I'm having a good time with the skincare lately. I'll do anything to my face. I'm not injecting stuff in my face and I'm not going to cut my face. Oh, I'll sandblast my face. I just did an acid peel this morning. I get started with the light one. These are all down in these are all down in the mall, all down in the little suitcase down there. I will peel the hell out of my face. A heavy duty and a regular. Is it our beauty routine? Is it pleasure? Is it being in our body? Because seriously, y'all, it's Taurus season. Y'all know we love Black girl astrology around here. I feel like astrology is just another fun way for Black women to study ourselves. They want to keep us distracted with this over here. I say no. Let's get into the season. Let's get into Taurus. Taurus chooses the good life. And above all else, we do it because ain't nobody else gonna do it for us. You think anybody's thinking about Black women living a good life? Hell, Megan Thee Stallion can't even have a consistent living a good life without some foolishness. Nobody else is gonna do it for us. So I say we choose our dignity as well. The way those reporters and journalists should have chosen dignity. Sometimes I'm like, "Ooh, I really am my grandma. Oh my God." You know how when you're younger and you say, "I'm never gonna be like my mom, never gonna be like my grandma." I just want to be like, ain't got no dignity. That's what my grandmother would say. My grandmother would say, they ain't got no dignity. They ain't got no sense of personal pride. All these journalists just showed up in they tacky ass gowns. I showed up. We're gonna go to our nerd prom. This man, this administration hates them, makes a joke of them, makes a mockery of them. That's another reason my respect for journalism and journalists has gone down to here, because I'd be damn if I sit up in the White House press corps and let a bitch with no top lip talk to me like that. KK Carolyn Levitt couldn't talk to me like that. I would have make it my goal for her to kick me the fuck out. I would have something. Thank you, Bounty Girl. Ain't no way a bitch with no top lip who shows up on Vanity Fair with her little injection indentation. I said, "Oh, ain't it a good thing to be Black?" Even when it's tragically light skinned myself, oh, may we come back in every lifetime as a Black woman. I would, if I woke up as KK Carolyn Levitt, I would take a flying leap at life is precious. It would take a whole lot if I woke up that way. I would. Hydration and moisturization, correct. Speaking of which, and that's on Black Girl Vitamins. That's on Black Girl Vitamins. Has everyone had their chlorophyll drops this morning? Y'all get your Black girl vitamins into your life. I'm so glad you said that. Everybody take a sip of a hydrating beverage. I know everybody comes in here. Y'all better come in here with your hydrating beverages. Where are my Black girl vitamins? There, my liquid for chlorophyll drops right there. Let's go ahead and have those. Now, Pals brought this up. It is a very dark dropper, but this is all dark green. It's a natural body deodorizer, natural antioxidant. You don't need but half. You don't need but half a dropper full. Get yourself like 8 or 9 drops if you have to count it, because it is very. Look at that beautiful afro halo. I trust Black women. I'm not gonna let these people drive me crazy. You ain't never lied. Now let's go to Oz. Look at that beautiful green beverage. That is on Black Girl Vitamins. Please enjoy. It has the slightest hint of a fresh peppermint taste. Oh, I know that's right. Y'all get into your Black Girl Vitamins, your chlorophyll drops. I have one of these every day. Oh, we are not arguing with this foolishness. We are not lowering ourselves to this crazy dysfunction. It is like a cocaine fueled chimpanzee with a machine gun is running the country. That's what it feels like sometimes. So we don't have to do that. Black women, we can choose our dignity. Please. Okay? We are not arguing with foolishness. I already went through 5 years of intense therapy, not including a whole year of marriage counseling with Coach Dad. Because when you've been married as long as we have, sometimes you got to just pop the hood and take a look under the hood and do some work. Okay, I've done too much work. I gave too much money to my therapist. Too much. Yeah, we are. Why are you allowed, the foolishness to stress us out? We're not going to do it. And we have to do it as a collective. And we have to be, that's why we come together. But we got to talk about the news. We got to stay informed. That's why we come together and we do it to have a little kiki, have a little laugh, have a little chit chat. Seriously. You know what? I'm going to change that, because as much as I love the manifestations, I would like a new goal. I'm going to update it. I would prefer kisses. Or maybe we can keep it. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it later. I don't really. Well, it's not letting me edit the gift goal. Yeah, let me change that. I really would prefer kisses this morning. I would really prefer, or something fun. What's fun? Let's do a little mark of love. I love a little, I also love the butterflies. Let's do like 7 of those. I just want everybody to know that I'm accepting kisses on the cheek this morning. Okay. I consent. Want everybody to know. Okay. Let's get a little love going here. I'm always happy. I'm not going to sing a song. I don't know. Y'all know I can't sing. I am not gifted with the gift of song. I am not my big brother in my mind. Thank you, Erin. Thank you. And please, thank you guys for visiting the gift gallery. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for some kisses. Thank you for some kisses. I appreciate that. All right. Spent too much time, energy, and money on removing myself from dysfunction and working, hey, Carrie, and removing it from my family. We're also not, hey, the Posh History professor is here in the house. Y'all, please follow her. She is amazing. Thank you for your daily harmony. Thank you for being a part of the family. I appreciate that so much. And the proving our worth, that's what we've been talking about all this month. Unlearning the grind, because that's what that is, proving our worth. To hell with proving our worth. Ain't nothing more valuable in this country or to this country than Black women, especially those of us that are foundational Black Americans. Okay. And I'm not going to be stressed out about using that term. It really does refer to Black people who are descended from our enslaved ancestors and us taking pride in that and not having any issue with it. I ain't got no problem with differentiating. All right. We don't have to do that anymore. They drug us over here in chains and set up the most obscene, perverse system of slavery like the world, the planet has ever seen, and put that squarely on the back as Black women. That's why people see us and their first thought is work. How is this bitch working? How is she serving? How is she making me feel better? Is she giving me energy that makes me feel good? Hey, Jane, thank you for your daily harmony. We're not doing that no more. That's what we've been working on. It's one of the 7 crucial decisions that Black women made after the election in 2024. We said we weren't doing that no more. We weren't attaching our sense of self-worth. I hope OMG, I love my earrings comes in. She made them. All I did was pick them, but girl, those are cute. I'm gonna start wearing my hair up more often. So yeah, we're not doing that. All we need to remember as Black women is that ain't nothing sexier than a bitch with choices, and we got choices. And above everything else, come over here, because y'all know how Cat Williams says you got to get into it with your star player. Everybody, come over here. Look at me. We are better than this shit. Y'all didn't see that mess of the White House press correspondent, see everybody run around. And I was like, we better than this. This is beneath you. That's why Black women would be asking before somebody asks us to go out to go someplace, like, who all gonna be there? What's happening? It's gonna be foolishness and shenanigans, because I can stay here under my electric blanket. I got plenty of coffee. I got my chlorophyll water. Who all gonna be there? We are better. Thank you, Crystal. We're better than this. I be telling my daughters, I'm like, baby, that's beneath you, honey. Like, remember the brand. That's what we got to remember, 92%. Remember our brand. Remember our sisterhood. It was a hot, trashy mess, wasn't it? Shouldn't have been there. They should have been ashamed to even be there. Hot, trashy mess. Yeah, the air is much clearer up here. That's for damn sure. We ain't got to be involved in this foolishness. So again, y'all welcome. Come on in. This is the Sunshine Report. I am Halicue Hannah. I am your hostess with the mostest. I'm your guide. I am for Black women. I'm your human ray of sunshine. And this is our daily broadcast for clarity, intelligence, grounding, and joy. This is where we come together as Black women, the 92%. Y'all see it. Back there, we are Black women who made a decision, not just one decision, over the course of a year, seven crucial decisions after the 2024 election, to stop overextending ourselves, to stop over explaining ourselves. And you know how challenging that is for somebody like me that's neurodivergent and loves to talk. But I'm stopping over explaining. Oh, I'd be loving to just let people talk. I did that yesterday. We had a little alumni event yesterday. Let me show it to you. We had a little alumni event yesterday. Coach Dad would be horrified that I'm showing this picture. I'm going to show it. I had such a good time yesterday. I let this one woman decide if she wanted to talk to me about the school system and what the kids were dealing with. And I was like, yeah, a lot of our kids have to deal with like a lot of racism. Like, what you talking about? Do I have a good picture of it? It was a little alumni event yesterday. Ooh, I was letting one of them just talk. Ooh, it was wonderful. I was like, I am wearing you out. I'm gonna enjoy this. Can we see it? Wait. There we go. That's us at the little alumni event yesterday. I'm not gonna point out which one of these women. I just let had the business. It was a little Dartmouth class of 1994, a little get together. And I was like, I'm gonna just let her talk. I'm gonna just let her talk. And after a little while, people start getting it together. They be looking. I'm just like, and then they start putting it together. They start looking at my hair. They start da 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 da. They start putting together some shit I said about my sorority, how it's Kamala Harris's sorority, and I'm black. And my experience at Dartmouth was very black. Girl, she got so stressed out. It was wonderful. It was amazing. I be loving. I was like, oh, go ahead and talk then. You want to talk so bad. Okay. And then they start putting it together and they start getting stressed. Oh, that's one of my favorite things to do. It is one of my absolute favorites. That and bringing up like Beyonce. Y'all know me. Y'all know I love to bring up stuff just to see like where we at in all this. I was like, I will. Okay, that's gone. That's gone. Yeah, girl, keep them stressed out. It's one of my favorite things to do. Sometimes I know I'd be walking in with an adversarial attitude, but what can I say? I'm a certified yapper. And this is what we talk about and what we deal with. So listen, so when I say what we do is the 92%, we're gonna stop over explaining. Oh, ain't nothing like the delight of just letting them talk and just wear themselves out. Also, we're gonna stop over giving. You know who overgave? And we're wrapping her in the book. You know, we're wrapping our niece and all of our daughters and our nieces, the memories of our mothers and our grandmothers who went through. Allison, how are you? Y'all follow Allison. Allison is my personal energy healer and worker. Okay. And Allison, girl, you getting it, girl. I be seeing you sweating on your walk-in workouts. I'm like, get it, girl. Go ahead, Allison, girl. I'm right with you, girl. I'm right behind you. Go, girl. Keep going, girl. Give them that way to vest, girl. Y'all, Allison said, listen, Megan is single, Cardi B is single. Hey, boo, it's getting ready to be OG. It's getting ready to be OG hottie hot girl somewhere out here. Allison said, y'all not gonna catch her. Y'all not gonna catch her unaware. Follow her and follow her health and fitness journey. That's exactly what we were talking about first thing this morning. Allison is about in the midst of all this like energetic bullshit and fuckery and all these lies and shenanigans and stunts, the stunt queen in chief keep trying to involve this nation in black women. We choosing ourselves. And if you don't know what does that even mean? And thank you for the gift. I appreciate that. Yep, just waiting on new music. We all waiting on the new music. The music gonna be fire. That's why I gotta get my knees and my lower back together before the summer. I'm gonna be out there with y'all at the day parties, children. In the Bay Area. Y'all know the Bay Area, the children like day parties, girl. They like to have day parties. They like it's a little traveling party right now. It's called Coffee and R&B. It's a day party. I was like, that sounds like something that was meant for me and Coach Dad to just be in the background. It's getting ready to be hot girl summer. We ready for it. We are choosing ourselves with some intentions and freaking strategy and with power. So the sunshine report and what we do every morning is your space to clear the static. Tune into the truth. Consider it like truly like a little radio station. That's the way I love when people talk about quantum physics and consciousness and noetics. We think of the 92% in this space as the tuning dial on a radio station to get us off channel zero that sounds like static and craziness. Y'all know when we be watching the news. Oh, thank you, Lady T. Y'all know how we be watching the news and it's like what is this? Why does this make my brain hurt? Because it's stupidity and ignorance. They're creating news and talking points to cater to their dumb ass, ignorant ass, lack of critical thinking ass, ain't never traveled nowhere, ain't never been nowhere, can't read good base. And they be trying to talk to us like that. So if you find yourself like, that's like if you find yourself like you can't stand that motherfucker's voice, and by that motherfucker, excuse my language, I didn't mean to say that. I know with some saints in here. I meant that stunt queen, the stunt queen in chief. Him. And thank you all for getting us to 100K as soon as humanly possible. And thank you all for supporting the live. I would love some more kisses, actually. The kisses actually make me very happy. Do I have those pinned? Thank you. I'm consenting to kisses. If anybody would like to, if you love me and you're picking up what I'm putting down, prove it. Thank you. Thank you. So this is what the Sunshine Report is. This is our space to clear the static, tune into the truth, and move through the world on our own. Thank you, Lady T, on our own frequency. That's why it feels crazy out there because we're on the wrong frequency. That's why we thank you, Wubsy. All right. So everybody check in with me before we get into this fuck ass news. We've already gone over a lot of it. How are we feeling this morning? Really? 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 Drop it in the chat. One word. Yeah, just let me know so I can see where we at because I already pulled a card for us. Y'all, let me, and based on what I see in the chat, I'm gonna share it. Hey, HQD Florist LLC. Tell me, and also let me know what your morning beverage is this morning. Oh, who's been in there for 100 days? Come on. Thank you for being here 100 days. I know what that stuff means. Like when I see my own sticker pop up for me being in somebody's chat for 100 days, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure. I'm gonna make sure I follow. Right. I'm gonna make sure I follow. I'm gonna make sure I'm part of the family. Emotional girl. Okay. What else we got? Aaron. We got some emotional from Aaron. Hey, Amy, right? You're enjoying a warm cup of hibiscus tea. Girl, that's so good for you. I love a hibiscus tea. I like to make something called Marin County Kool-Aid. It's kind of a cross between like Jamaican sorrel. Y'all ever had like sorrel in Jamaica? It's like, ooh, it's flor de Jamaica. It's a sorrel, so hibiscus flowers, cinnamon. I be putting the rind of the pineapple in there because it's got all kinds of good stuff in there. Cinnamon, ginger, except they be putting rum in it, and it's delicious. And everybody got their own. They be making sorrel. Everybody got their own recipe. Me and my sister Andy Kate drink it. Everyone has tried so hard to give us sorrel. We're like, there's no alcohol in it. They're like, no, no, no. There's no alcohol. It's just sorrel. Now there's some rum in there, and we can't. We don't drink the alcohol. Can we please? So I make some. There we go. Now there's a recipe. Hibiscus clove. Oh, delicious, honey. When I make mine, ginger, hibiscus, cinnamon. If I could get the pineapple skin or the pine, like the what do we call it? What do we call the outside of a pineapple? Is it a peel? Is it a rind? I'm having a little bit of brain fog. I can't remember. But I like that, y'all. I boil it up. It gets nice and thick. I'll put in a little Splenda. Oh, it's good. It's so good. I love it. Yeah. Girl, you don't drink alcohol either. Me neither, girl. I'm going on 6-7 years. Hooray for us. Mostly, I just got my Oka water. I'll be tasting it later. Tell me all about it, Allison. That Oka water is good for you, girl. Thank you, pals. All right, pals. Let's get pals. All right, Pals has requested, let's get Pals a little something from the Sacred Creators deck. Who's creating, who's making content this week? Hey, it's me, G. I like that. Hey, let's get Pals a little bit. Let's get something for Pals here. I love to read from the Sacred Creators deck for us, especially if you're a content creator or you're a podcaster. Let me pull a little something. This is something that I actually use in my own personal practice and meditation and planning. So on behalf of pals, this is everybody has pals to thank for this message. If you feel something, it is for pals, but if it's something you can use, you're welcome. I see. I like this because maybe there haven't been too many of these. I like this. Also 100K already. Dang. Good for us. Hey. All right. 92% is on a roll. Hey, Leslie. Thank you for being here. All right, pals. Fill your cup with sacred giggles. There's no mistaking that this card is yellow. Y'all know the official color of the Sunshine Report is yellow. In my culture and my tradition, y'all know I'm a bougie hoodoo. Yellow has a meaning. It's why I wear it it's why I wear it all the time. It's why I normally have sunflowers somewhere around me. Hope, optimism, cheer, prosperity and abundance. Like we love the color yellow, especially the cheer, happiness, optimism. We think of everything yellow. We think of the big, beautiful face of the sunflower. We think about the warming light and the gift of the sunlight. Okay. Isn't it beautiful? I'm going to put it back up here. Fill your cup with sacred giggles. It is important for you to laugh. It is important for you. Love you too, my Black sister. It is important for you. Love you, love you, love you. My mom's favorite color is yellow. Love her. Y'all know they told me I wasn't supposed to wear yellow when I was a girl. They said yellow girl's not supposed to wear yellow. Can you believe that? No, it's a very important color. It's my power color, and it means laughter and joy and giggling. There is literally something magic that happens when we laugh. That's why I be stressing white people out. Y'all ever notice, like, y'all know how white people be like, especially white women be trying to police us when we having a good time. Y'all remember when they tried to kick the group of black women golfers off the golf club? They were doing a little tournament, they little sister get together in a golf club because there was too much laughing. They tried to kick black women off the like wine train that one time that goes to wine country around here because they were laughing. They used to make us like stick our head in barrels during slavery because they couldn't stand us laughing because there's something magical and powerful about when we laugh. Laugh more. There we go. Y'all put some laughter. Let's put some LOLs in the chat. And the pals, remember when we do this, this is like literally for your content creation. It is good for your productivity. Some laughter, some giggles. I don't even care how you have to do it. Sometimes when I need to laugh and ain't shit funny, there's a couple of things I go to. I go to black people with pets. That makes me laugh every single time. Daquisha, what's the name of the Ductavius? I go to black people with pets. That's what I do. I go to Black Joy. They can't break it or steal it, and they be trying. Y'all remember? I'll never forget that Asian lady was like that Asian lady on TikTok that was like, "Why are y'all so joyful? How do black people remain so joyful? Where do you get it from?" And I'm like, look at them treating us like we the goose with the golden egg. Y'all remember what they did to the goose with the golden egg? They couldn't wait for the golden eggs. They cut the goose open. Laughter, giggles. Yeah, Tino, stop. Girl, Tino. Jaquarius, I know you're not coming in my house with all that mud on your paws, girl. Black pets get me every time. And you know what else helps me every time? Every time. Cat Williams and the Tiger skit. Have y'all ever seen this or heard this? Look it up on the tube that is you. Cat Williams and talking about the tiger. Every time it makes me laugh every single time. Cat Williams can almost always make me laugh. I've been a Cat Williams fan for a long time. But he did a skit long time ago about a tiger in a zoo. And every time I listen to it, I'd fall down laughing. It is one of my favorites. Thank you all for sharing with me. Thank you. And listen, let's use this and use that information. I'm gonna put the card. Oh, and also hold your position, black women. Hold your position. This means you're right. And people trying to fight us on us being right. I pulled a little card for us. Normally, I don't be pulling cards for people without their permission, but as a collective, sometimes I'm like, let's just see how we feeling this week. What do I need to say? Hold your position. You think you're right. You know you're right. Stand strong. Stand in it. It may feel like people are coming at you from everywhere. That's okay. Don't matter. Stand in it. You're right. You're right. I'm telling you, you're right. Hold your position. Okay. Seriously, gird your loins. And I want us to think about this. And thank you all for sharing what everybody's drinking. I am drinking this morning. I have my coffee with I got 2 more tubs on the way. Not only do I have 2 more tubs on the way, what I'm drinking this morning is my coffee, my Jacob's Wonder Bar coffee with my Black Girl Vitamins collagen in it. Do I have a tub up here? I just ordered the double order because I'm tired of putting in another order. But I do love going by Black Girl Vitamins, their lives. I love them. I'm like, hey, what's going on? We love Black Girl Vitamins. I need collagen. Okay, how y'all doing? All right, love y'all. And I'm out. Seriously, with Robert RFK being in charge of Health and Human Services, I ain't trusting these people. I can't trust nobody, no regular systems with the management of my health care. I'll get my supplements from Black Girl Vitamins. So I'm having my coffee with a scoop of collagen. I have at least 2 scoops. Soda pop. Thank you, baby. Soda pop is back, y'all. Soda pop is back. I love seeing you back, girl. I know we be having to take breaks sometimes, girl. I understand. I'm glad you back. All right, my Black Girl Collagen. Oh, and on the website, I don't know if they have it here on TikTok Shop, but Black Girl Vitamins has little packets. Finally, they call them sticks. They finally got packets. I'm so grateful because I'm one of these people. I be trying to put it in like Ziploc bags when I travel, and it's a mess. I'm just now getting back on my regimen and my fluids and my vitamins and my chlorophyll water and stuff I have to take for inflammation in my knee. I'm just getting back, and I'm not, and skin, don't even get me started about like skin. Y'all know I'm 53. Skin and joint health, collagen production. Get your collagen and get it from Black Girl Vitamins. It is absolutely tasteless. I put it in all my warm beverages. They say you don't need but 1 scoop a day, but I have 2 a day. I have 2 a day and I need it because this administration is kind of trying to have me out here, trying to have Black women out here looking crazy. And it's a Monday. So let's remember before we get into the news, what do we need to initiate on? I need to initiate on starting to lift these heavy weights at the gym. I don't like going into the weight room at a gym. So a girlfriend has helped me come up with like 4 or 5 exercises, upper body, back, abs, core, and legs. I'm gonna do these 4 exercises, lifting heavy weight. That's it. That's all I could do. And a lot of them I don't even have to do in the weight room. I can do in like one of the studios, and I can do for her. Girl, yeah, 53. Black don't crack. It doesn't. And with the help of Black girl vitamins, oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm feeling good. That is so kind. Thank you. But the truth of the matter is, girl, Black women, yeah, that's why I just assume everybody's younger than me. Cause I'm like, Black women, we could be 25, we could be pushing 70. Sometimes the only hit you got with like a Black woman is the gray hair. That's it. Sometimes that's the only, and also I've been gray since I was a little girl. Like, so I had like a streak when I was a little girl. Let's think about before we get into this news, what do we need to initiate this week? Oh, y'all Slovenian snake-eyed titty model of a HOTUS. Shout out to author Myron. He calls her HOTUS instead of FLOTUS. Out here making demands. We have some interesting things to talk about today. Ooh, they just stay with these shenanigans and this fuckery in this administration. We're gonna get into the news, but let's remember, what do we need to initiate this week? Because we're not drifting through this week. I've been drifting through the last couple of weeks because of this house stuff we've been dealing. Hey, that girl Lisa. Oh, come on, 27. With your little blue badge. And y'all, thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for every single tap. Y'all, I don't know. I'm feeling ambitious. I don't know. I may put on the tapper. Let's see if we can get to 200K. I'll be so proud of us if we're able to do that. Thank you so much. Thank you for sending your first gift by. Hey, Moonlight Shadow. That's beautiful. Thank you for being here today. By Ford. Kermit Gonzalez. I love that name, Kermit. I've always been a Kermit the Frog fan. I need to do better. We're the same age, but I'm a girl. That's okay. It's all there for us. I'm telling you, so much of it is just collagen and skincare. My mom started when we did our little trip last year. My mom, I could tell. I was like, wait, what's happening? What's your skincare routine? I don't really have one. I'm like, how you not have a skincare routine? You don't want to tell me about a skincare routine back in the 80s. Miss Lancome. I'll never forget when my mom like got into Lancome. And I was like, well, let's fix that. It's something called Korean skincare. You can go to TikTok shop. Oh, thank you. You pronounce it. Oh, did I? Yay. Yay. I'm so glad. Y'all, with a name like Halicue, I'd be trying to pronounce everybody's name right. Y'all welcome, come on in. And let's remember, what do we need to initiate this week? We're not drifting through the week. I drifted through the last 2 weeks. Black women, we're choosing something. I don't give a damn what it is. Is it rest? Is it boundaries? And even boundaries around these kids. Y'all know we love the kids, but sometimes we got to put boundaries around their little asses because they'll run us ragged. Hey, KJ, glad to do it. Sorry it took me so long to do it, as long as I've been joining. No, welcome. I'm just glad to go everything in its good time. I don't tell Black women what to do, and I don't be rushing us unless it's to choose ourselves or to do something nice for ourselves, in which case I'm like, bitch, hurry up. Take the trip. Lay down. Take a nap. Your daughter's a model. Girl, get the girl and drop the links. Tell us what you're using. But we're choosing something. Completing finals for my graduate studies and resting crafting. Yes. I wish somebody had told me that when I was in college. That's why you at college. When you're not studying, you should be doing something fun like learning. And y'all, if we have children in college, remind these children that one of the things we're paying this tuition for is for them to pursue their hobbies. If they want to do a podcast, if they want to start making jewelry, learn how to play piano, learn Pilates, they can do that at college for free. Remind our children that. Nobody told me that when I was in college. I should have known it, but I was so traumatized, and I was dating Coach Dad. I was playing my sword. I did not have my priorities straight. Let them know. Okay. We're choosing something. Let's remember that this week. Rest, a boundary, a new habit, a new hobby. Are you finishing something you've been avoiding? Drop it in the chat. Let me know. Thank you for sharing. And y'all, I guess we can go ahead and get to these damn news stories. Okay, I guess we can do that. What's one of the first ones I saw? All right. Y'all want to get started with y'all's? Okay. The White House. So y'all remember Winebox Janine Pirro, who still wants to be Attorney General. You want to start sewing again? Well done. My mom's a seamstress. You're finishing those digital products. Ooh. Katie Key, tell me what your digital product is, girl. I've been finishing a digital product, girl, on my to-do list for forever. Keep going. Do it for us, and then show it and share it to us, please. I would love that. Annie Cole, how are you? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. And of course, to the executive committee, to pals, to everything, Aaron, Ashley. Those are my day ones, y'all. Like, we found each other as friends and each other's communities, like from the early days. My sister made money on the side by playing the viola for events while in college. You are so right. You know what I would love to do? I would love to teach Black girls how to read tarot cards. That's an excellent hustle. Oh my God. That's a wonderful little. First of all, I think it's a wonderful tool anyway for your own little meditation. If you're neurodivergent like me, that's one of the reasons I love the cards, because I can stem with the cards, and they're just great little reflections for yourself. Oh, you can have a nice little side hustle, like $10 for a little 3-card spread in college. That's why I would love giving Black girls my tarot decks. Like, seriously, if I run across, when I go into the Starbucks, I see a little group of little sisters, little 92%. First of all, I love dropping a gift card on them, and I will, if I got a spare deck, I'm giving them a deck, because I wish somebody had given me a deck. Bounty Bliss says, finishing my workshop and planning a retreat for Black women healing during transition. Love it. Love it. Hey, Black and Beautiful. Yes. Hey, Debbie Mack. Yes, I released my first album of the Debbie Mack Project, and I'm 71 this year. Yes, ma'am. And then get on live and perform and get your things, get your gifts. Get on here. I love that. I love seeing like performers like get on here and perform, girl. And it ain't got to be special. Get out whatever your instrument is and share with us. Share it so we can support. The full guide to qualify for a home loan as an entrepreneur and ebook to see. Look at that, providing value, teaching us. I'm telling y'all, it's nothing that a Black woman, y'all follow Kay the Key. There is nothing that whatever it is you want to learn on this app, there is a Black woman, an intelligent Black woman to teach you how to do it. Yes, ma'am. Get your things. I like that. I like that very much. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Oh, we on a roll this week. Hey, Red Moon, thank you for your daily heart me. Y'all, our family is growing. Thank you for getting your daily heart me. And thank you for sharing the kisses. And thank you for lighting it up. I appreciate that. Y'all know the light. One of the reasons I like that gift, I like the string of lights, is because sunshine. Y'all know we call this a sunshine report. I'm your human ray of sunshine. Oh, more. Thank you, Olokun. Olokun is working on opening up a program for adults on the spectrum. Right on. We need it. Ooh, we need it. Imagine if those of us that are on the spectrum, those of us that are neurodivergent, not neurotypical, can you imagine what our lives could have been if at young women we knew how our brains worked? Like, we knew that we learn differently, we execute differently, our executive function is something very different. Oh my gosh, girl, the things we could have done differently. Thank you. Oh, y'all, we only need to get one more goal and I can read us our rest and inspiration reading. Yes, we sure do. I'm on the spectrum myself, so I understand. Girl, right there with you. Michelle agrees. Pals, definitely light it up for pals. Please, that is Pal's specialty as well. If you're a girl on the spectrum, y'all see who y'all need to get with. Olokun and Pals down here. Okay, thank you, Recipe. And y'all, can we please make her arrows cascade? I would really appreciate that very much. I'm gonna help, and that gets more beautiful, bold Black women of the 92% into our conversation today. You all welcome. Oh, do we have some movement in the chat over there on the tube? That is you. Welcome to the tube. That is you. I'm always so glad when we actually, I love it when we can actually get the co-stream. Oh, Golden Lady says, I'm initiating my bucket list. Haven't had one in years. Yes, ma'am. Do it. Yes. That's what I like to hear. I got to do a whole new bucket list. Y'all know between Coach Dad and the Lanky Libra, they kind of plan our trips. Like literally the girls submit like late at night. Sometimes I'll get a TikTok video of someplace. And that's the girls' way of getting me to ask Coach Dad if we can go on this trip. Oh, Vi4 says, I consider OCD my superpower now. Yes, ma'am. As my sister says, a little tism ain't never hurt nobody. I love that. And I saw a video yesterday, and I don't know if it was dark humor, but it was like, in a black family, you could be differently abled. You gonna get in with everybody else. Everybody can play what they go. You go on out there and play with your cousins. And I know you on the spectrum, Joseph, but you're gonna bring them. You're gonna bring them. You're gonna help your cousins bring those grocery bags out the back of the car. It was like black families were like, you gonna get on in. Where you at? We all family here. I love that. Oh, that makes me so happy. It does. Thank you all for sharing. It's important for us to share. Thank you. The way it was important for Meg to share that Klay Thompson is being a dick. Thank you. Being an asshole. Like, so if they share, speak on it. That's ooh. Y'all know how sometimes people say, I hate being like a I told you so kind of bitch. Not me. Not no more. We've been sitting on our complaints and people doing us wrong and not calling people out. We calling people out. If somebody does us wrong, we talking about it. If we want something, we're going to say it. If things need to be done differently, we're going to say it. If we told you the right thing to do and you didn't do it, we're going to tell you, I told you so. Sitting on our feelings and sitting on our emotions is one of the reasons Black women, we suffer disproportionately from autoimmune disease. Squelching our emotions no longer. And Bounty Bliss, I'm always so happy to see you here. All right, so we got to do some news because that's what the Sunshine Report is. Let me see. Let me just go back and refresh. Our news is such garbage. Oh, shocker. Thank you, Red Moon. Okay, from The Guardian. The White House blames Democrats and journalists for attack at the correspondence dinner as a suspect to be charged. Look, ain't this about a bitch? They just came out and just said it's our fault. Okay, see, that's why journalists, y'all should have been ashamed of yourself showing up at that damn farce of an event. Hey, something to do. Welcome on in. And thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. Y'all come on in. They should not have been there. Again, dignity. What my grandmother would have said. That's one thing you Black. Ooh, that's why people say we look like queens all the time. If you're a Black woman, hit them with that profile today. Hit him with that profile. Give him a Nefertiti. That's why they say we look like queens, because we're descended from them. And Bounty Girl, thank you for watching the live for 400 minutes. I appreciate that. Hit him with that profile. Of course they did. Why would they say we planned it? Because they don't like. Exactly. I wish to fuck I would. Somebody that said they hate me, that called me because of my profession, that called me the bane of the country's existence. That man has literally said that the press and journalists, now he's a narcissist. He can't live without the press. Can't live without him. Can't always need people to be talking about him. Always. Seriously, roared up royalty. Hit him with that profile today. I'll make him mad. Dignity at all costs. I wish somebody would say, like, I hate Black women. I hate Black women in the morning. I hate Black women at night. I hate them at noontime, and I hate them at midnight. And then, I'm having a Black woman party. Come to my party. I wish the fuck. Why did they even go? He calls the press a national disgrace and had Don Lemon arrested, and yet he was there. See, that's another reason. I ain't never said this. I don't really fuck with Don Lemon like that. I ain't fuck with Don Lemon since CNN a long time ago. I ain't fucked with Don. Y'all remember when Don was tripping, talking about, well, is the N-word really bad? And why do we let the N-word have power? Y'all remember that? They done fucked around and let Black Gen X have a mic. We remember things. Oh, Don did not go? I was going to be real disgusted if Don was there. I'd be surprised if Don was invited. Do you know what I mean? Some of them people are like, I'm not going. I'm like, Yeah, no, you're not going. They wasn't gonna let you in there. Come on. No, they shouldn't have been there. He left the city on fire. Smart. He did. See, I don't say too much about Don. I don't like Don. I don't fuck with Don like that. I don't. He was at the Black Correspondents and MSN Now Simone party. I also feel like Simone is the only person that's as pissed as I am about things. You follow? I mean, I'll scroll by Don. I'm not gonna act like I don't scroll by. I'm not gonna act like I won't listen occasionally to his, I'm not gonna say I don't occasionally look at what he's doing, but I don't like him like that. Hey, John Marcus. I got a cousin named John Marcus. Like literally, that's his name. Oh, he's in a pic with Simone. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Don. I gotta be honest. I'm not. I'm really not. He shouldn't have been attacked the way he was for just covering the news and trying to do some journalism. I'll watch a little hot topic. I'll scroll through. I don't give a lot of likes. I don't be sending gifts and stuff, but I'll do a little scroll. I'll do a little scroll through. Don used to give me a good kiki in New Year's Eve. I ain't gonna lie. I never. Y'all. I'm so sleepy and tired. I can't be staying up to watch this stuff. Fortunately, in California, like we get to watch a lot of we get to watch a lot of it and go to bed early. But I don't really be watching a lot of Don. But y'all. So first story today: the White House officially comes out and blames Democrats and journalists for attack at the Correspondents' Dinner as suspect is to be charged. And I don't know if we talked yesterday. Did y'all see how quickly they pivoted? That's why I think the whole thing was like a setup. Did y'all see how quickly they pivoted from what a shame, the president's life, to we need a ballroom, give us the ballroom? And the attorney general, or the acting attorney general, it's so funny, Coach Dad said today, he goes, technically, isn't the entire cabinet acting? Aren't they all bad actors? Yes, they're all horrible content creators. Horrible. That's all they are, is content creators for the stunt queen in chief. And this was just another stunt. By asking why is she yelling? My question is, why aren't you yelling? Exactly. You aren't angry enough. Yeah. Yeah. None of them use normal language. None of them are using, and if you don't want to yell, at least use the correct language. All right, so the press secretary gets up and blames Democrats and journalists for attacks on the president. That lipless heifer, KK Caroline Levitt. Again, I wish the fuck a bitch with no top lip would talk to me the way Carolyn Levitt be talking to the press. I wish she would. Carolyn Levitt quickly pivoted to blaming Donald Trump. Oh, I said his name. God damn it. This is what I get. Forgive my language. Hate when I do that. Let me drink some chlorophyll water behind that. Ugh. Carolyn Levitt quickly pivoted to blaming the stunt queen in chief's opponents for the attack at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Yes, Guardian, show me more. Including Democratic lawmakers and reporters, nobody in recent years has faced more bullets and more violence than y'all stunt queen in chief. The bitch assery is rampant. No. Nobody suffers more than like white men. It's hard out here for white boys. Oh, wimpy white boys. Oh my God. Nobody in recent years has faced more bullets and more violence. It's because he set it up. He's gross. He's obscene. He likes the violence. He likes blood. He likes that shit. That's the only way he can feel. The political violence stems from systemic demonization of him and his supporters by commentators, yes, by elected members of the Democrat Party, and also F them to calling us that. That's they little nasty. They be trying to hurt our feelings with that. They're calling us the Democrat Party instead of the Democratic Party. And even some in the media, this hateful and constant, and these hoes showed the fuck up for that correspondence dinner. This hateful and constant and violent rhetoric directed at President. She singled out those who constantly falsely label and slander the president as a fascist, as a KK Carolyn Levitt. I need not say more on you because my girl Lysandra Vasquez been clocked your tea and has been got you to fuck up out of here. Okay, just go away and have that little devil spawn you gonna have. Please go away. That's what he is. People just calling him what he is. They're just saying what he is and who he is. It correct, Cinderella. Absolutely correct. That's what he is. And that, oh, but they be talking. And so again, 92%, if you hear shit like this and you're reading it and it makes static in your head, that's because you're on the wrong frequency. Get back into the 90, get back to a stereo, FM stereo 92.2 FM. Okay. Stay off them analog channels, stay off them damn AM channels. That's what they're trying to get you on. Stay here. Hey, Silvana. Y'all put some dragons in the chat for Silvana, please. The Lion Lady says that Khan was posting through the night that Obama should have been arrested for treason and the media is silent. Yeah, they can all go to hell. Correct. Smart scrolling class. Trying to like he is. A stunt queen is a queen that don't know how to do nothing except pull stunts. And that is who this nation elected. They elected a sentient, nasty sack of pig guts. And y'all, Arthur Myron caught that side view. He ain't nothing but a walking sack of rotting pig guts with a suit over it and a girdle on and leg braces because he can't stand up. Oh my gosh. And again, literally, this is updated as to a minute ago. The Stunt Queens administration, or as I like to call them, the Hollow Throne. Okay. I like to call the Oval Office the killing floor because that's all it is an abattoir in there. The administration's argument that the attack on the correspondence dinner illustrates the necessity of building a ballroom. Now, this ain't never been an event. It has never been a White House event. It is the ignorant people that are a part of that other party, the red hats, these dummies over here, these idiots over here that hate the nation and hate democracy as a concept. Okay. And we know that because of what they did to the country. And hey, over there on the tube, that is you. How y'all doing? Good to see y'all. I'm glad to see as many of us in the chat as we are. These assholes over here. They think because it is called the White House Correspondents' Dinner that it's a White House event. It ain't never been a White House event. It ain't never been held at the White House. It's not like a state visit or something like that. It is an independent organization that is in support of and in celebration of and education about journalism and the free press in this country. It doesn't belong at the White House. It's not supposed to be there. The president or the vice president have never been in danger there. All right. But what do they immediately do? This is why everybody thinks it's fake and is saying it openly. Y'all got to get over the threads. They are wearing them out over there. I don't know who's catching a harder time. Somebody said on Threads, my Threads is one band, one sound. Fuck Clay Thompson, and that whole White House press correspondence dinner was a hoax. I'm gonna start calling it a stunt hoax or a spin hoax. Okay? This is so disgusting. Y'all, Stunt Queen in Chief is using this moment. This is from Lisa Gilbert. And she quotes, the Stunt Queen is using this moment of chaos and panic at the White House Correspondents' Dinner to push support for his Ballroom vanity project. It's a grossly cynical exploitation. Now we're getting some language that I can get with. This is the way people need to be talking. For his Ballroom vanity project is a grossly cynical exploitation. See how those are words that mean things? Shout out to Crystal, because words mean things. That is the correct application of the English language to describe the bullshit and the shenanigans and the fuckery that we are dealing with. And thank you all for sharing out the live. I appreciate it. Can we all do like a big power share? Like really quick, if y'all touch my face and touch my nose and like share it out. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. All right, again, Lisa Gilbert says, and I quote, the Stunt Queen is using this moment of chaos and panic at the White House Correspondents' Dinner to push for support for his Ballroom vanity project. It's a grossly cynical exploitation of a genuinely alarming incident staged, allegedly, for personal political gain, close quote, Lisa Gilbert, co-president of Public Citizen, a progressive nonprofit opposed to the Ballroom. The White House Correspondents' Dinner, in particular, is an event that would never, ever be appropriate to host at the White House. There is already too much chumminess between our political leaders in Washington, lobbyists, and the press corps that's supposed to hold them to account. Pitching the White House as a venue for the event, because that's all he knows. All he knows is golf resorts and cheesy ass hotels and apartment buildings. That's all he knows. Is like Mar-a-Lago, which is a disgusting. I bet it stank in Mar-a-Lago. I bet it stinks to high heaven. I bet it all smells like stale ketchup packets and no name brand cleaner and Depends. In my spirit, I ain't got no proof for that, but in my spirit and my heart of hearts, I believe that's what it probably smells like. Okay. Pitching the White House as a venue for the event is a colossal conflict of interest that would impede the core function of a free press and democracy. But those are just words that mean things. Okay. Also, he said that Jimmy Kimmel should be immediately fired. I don't think that, yeah, that man doesn't understand how many black women love Jimmy Kimmel. Just call for Jimmy Kimmel to be fired for a joke made in the monologue prior to Saturday's attack on the White House Correspondents' Dinner, in which a comedian said that y'all's HOTUS, the HOTUS, y'all's Slovenian snake-eyed titty model who is having all her tea spilled by what's her name, Ungaro, and Zeppelini. I forget what the other one. Ungaro is like spilling all her tea about when they were young models being trafficked for all of these modeling agencies back in the damn 80s. Got the gall for somebody to call that bitch a supermodel. Please put some respect on Naomi Campbell, Tyra, Linda Evangelista. Who was the other one that was real toothy, horsey, German? Giselle Bundchen. Trying to think who are the other great black models. Yasmin wasn't black, but like Yasmin, Iman. Please put some respect on their name. This bitch she was never anything more than a snake-eyed Slovenian titty model sitting up there scared. Now the bitch's eyes open when they started shooting. Have y'all seen that picture of her at the press conference? She didn't know nothing. And her husband was looking at her like this when the shooting happened, and she looked scared. They hate each other. They can't stand each other. I'll put that on everything. Beverly Johnson, thank you. Thank you. They're from OMG. I love your earrings. Thank you. I'm gonna be hitting them with the profile this week. That's how you know your girl is 53 right there. That's how you know, girl. Can't hide the neck. Yeah, and he was smiling. I knew Aaron would be looking close. I appreciate that. Seriously. This is so disgusting. Okay, so and Melania now is mad at Jimmy Kimmel, y'all Slovenian snake-eyed titty model. Okay, which is what she is. That's just who she is. How this time the bitch can't open her eyes, but her eyes were open when she heard that pop 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 in the background. I remember Yasmin Gurdy. Yeah, she's from the 80s. Like they were bad, man. They were bad to the, and I mean not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good. They were amazing, and they looked like women. They were not stick figures. Before we got to like heroin chic, they were bad bitches. They were amazing. They really were. Y'all, welcome. Welcome to the live. All right. So Melania Trump said, Jimmy said that Melania resembled an expectant widow. I know she waiting on the big bitch. Girl, she waiting on the big beautiful obituary more than any of the rest of us. All right. Oh, and that's another news item today. So this bitch, and I'm gonna call her that. I don't like calling women bitches. I'm not even mad at the fact that she was a 304. I'm not even mad. I ain't never been mad at sex workers. Get your money. I love when y'all say hey to each other. What's going on, Joy Luck Club? Shout out to Amy Tan. All right. So she got her, she waddled her ass on over to the Bird app, formerly known as the Bird app, Twitter, which is now known as X. Y'all know I don't fuck around over there. I don't go over there no more. I don't know why y'all are over there. I don't know why y'all over there on X. Like I'll tiptoe onto threads every now and then to see what they're talking about, because it seems like a lot of black Twitter like left Twitter and like went over there. So I'll go over there. I don't go over to X. Y'all know they kicked me off for a couple of weeks because I said some shit to like Dana Loesch and like somebody else at the NRA. I'm not going to say it was inappropriate. I feel that it was very appropriate what I had to say. Oh, and Tommy Lahren. It was Tommy Lahren and freaking Dana Loesch. I called them some very nasty things and I got kicked off for a while. And a lady, because we're talking about dignity and Black women choosing, and I chose dignity. A lady never stays where she isn't wanted. So I told him to go straight to hell. And I went somebody else. I came over here. But probably the truth is that I came over here. All right. Anyway, so Melania says that ABC is refusing to take a stand. Look at what this bitch says we need to take a stand on. We don't need to take a stand on gun violence. We don't need to take a stand on health and nutrition for our kids. We don't need to take a stand on be best. Little snake-eyed titty model. Can't stand her. So she says that ABC should take a stance on people talking shit about her. She has no idea how bad it's getting ready to get, because that chick Ungaro is giving her the business, and I'm here for it. I don't like mess in my personal life, but I will take Melania Trump mess. I love it. Wear her out, bitch. You thought you was gonna get away with some shit? No, ma'am. I don't know if she thought she was gonna enjoy some kind of I didn't even like the Bushes like that, but bitch, you were not Laura Bush. You were not Barbara Bush. Your ass couldn't dream. It don't matter how many speeches she plagiarizes from Michelle Obama. It don't matter how much ugly fashion she wear. Bitch, you will never be FLOTUS. Like author Myron says, HOTUS is the best we can give you. That's the best we can give you, bitch. If you would come out and owned it and be like, yes, I was trafficked. I trapped. I did not know Jeffrey Epstein. Pictures of just you cheesing. We're going to get all the tea. That's all right. We're going to get it all. I have no doubt Ungaro is going to give us the tea. Hey, C-Mac, how are y'all doing? Thank you. The deplorables. Exactly. Hillary ain't never lied when she called them hoes. A basket of deplorables. She ain't never lied. You all, thank you all for visiting my gift gallery. You guys have already filled like 4 out of 15. I appreciate it. So this is what y'all's HOTUS had to say. This is what y'all's snake-eyed Slovenian titty model had to say. I appreciate. I don't even know how this bitch. I'm gonna try to read this with my eyes half closed. I appreciate, because you know the bitch can't read. I don't even know. She had to write it because the bitch can't talk. I appreciate that so many people are incensed by Kimmel despicable call to violence. And normally I would not respond because, bitch, you can't talk. We know you don't normally respond. You can't speak. It's something. This bitch say she speak 4 languages. And again, I just want to reiterate that just because your Euro trash ass knows how to say, are you cop? Put money on table, close door. Just because you know how to say that shit in 3 or 4 different languages not mean your ass speaks different languages. Talking about this bitch came here on an Einstein visa. And normally I not respond to what he say, but this is something far beyond pale. Jimmy Kimmel should be immediately fired by Disney and ABC. Bitch, shut up and sit down. Please stop talking, bitch. Don't nobody want to hear nothing you got to say. I don't like talking like that about women, but really, bitch, shut up. Please be quiet. Ain't nobody got time for this shit. No, thank you. We're unimpressed. Pause. Go away. Be quiet. Shut up. Zzz. Shh. There was a time, bitch, when you would have been something to look at, but you ain't nothing to look at now. You are a disgrace. I am so glad. One of the reasons, I miss my grandparents as hard as my grandmama was. I'm so glad my grandparents aren't here to see yo 304 Eastern European traffic hoe ass be anywhere. I'm glad that there was a time when I was like, she doesn't even live with him. That's how deluded I used to be in the old days. I'm so glad that great. Stay away. Shut up. Be quiet. Melania's daughter is alleging, daughter. She got a daughter. Is alleging Trina Now's per Amanda Ungar. Oh, that's right. They did say she had a secret daughter someplace. They did. I believe it. Is her divine alchemy here? Y'all put some demons in the chat for her divine alchemy. Meet her on her level. You can't see. I don't know what else is supposed to say about her. Also, I don't want. Thank you, girl, for your daily heart. Me. Chief of villainy is in the house. Okay. And this is not the first time, according to The Guardian, that the administration has come after Kimmel for humor. Like, this is how the country is in a free fall. We are in a quagmire war, not war, with Iran that, like, we started, right? Iran is firing on people. The GCC is like, what the fuck? Y'all gonna help us or what? Gas prices are through the roof. Sip. Oh, do I have the voice down? Girl, I got it down. Thank you. My mom used to. I never used to mark people when I was younger, but my dad used to mark people. My mom is good at marking people. She's in Europe, born in Soviet. Yeah, via Jeffrey Epstein. She was trafficked over here like every other woman from Eastern Europe trying to get these models. It literally, y'all know the way in South Korea, K-pop and K-beauty is an export. In Eastern Europe in the late 80s through the early 2000s, Eastern European women were trafficked for 304 work. They say Vladimir Putin had a lot to be involved in that. I'm telling y'all, she's a sparrow. I ain't got no proof, allegedly, but that's what I think the case is. Ew. And this tells you, all this does, this reminds me of what Neil deGrasse Tyson said. Like, somebody asked Neil deGrasse Tyson on like an evening talk show or something what he thought about y'all stunt queen in chief, the man that these people elected president. And he said he doesn't think about him so much as who he as him doesn't they didn't think about him and his personality and his character so much and what he's doing so much as he represents the people that elected him. Melania, y'all, snake-eyed Slovenian titty model, much like her husband, is what a tasteless bitch thinks is chic. It's what a dowdy, tacky ass bitch that ain't ever been nowhere thinks is sophisticated. It's what a bitch that don't understand what the word elegance means. That's why when people say classy, she's so classy. She's the classiest first lady. That's because the bitch don't. That's because these people don't understand what elegance is. Yeah, DC. I'm glad they're all being exposed too. So when I think of her and I look and I know if I went and looked on the swirling toilet bowl full of excrement that is X, if I were to tiptoe back over there and look and to see what people said about her, I know what it would be. She's so classy. She's the most beautiful. Mm-mm. 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 No, she's not. Hey, Willie. Is it Willie Smith or Will Smith? How are you? Yeah, I'm just glad that girl been trifling, tacky, a skanch. That's what my grandmother used to call a skanch. My grandma used to call a woman like her a tackhead. I don't even know what that means. These are words that I don't. I just assume black women make these words up. The way I assume my grandmother made up the term lettuce bugs. Y'all ever have anybody tell you like when you be washing the lettuce for the salad, triple wash the lettuce, and you can't just wash it with you can't wash it with water. You got to wash it with salt. And I be grandma, why we got to wash it with salt to kill the lettuce bugs? Me and my sister were convinced one no such thing as a lettuce bug, but apparently there was something in some lettuce or cabbage or some shit when my grandmother was younger and they didn't wash it with salt and somebody got some kind of little parasite and died. A hussy and a trollop and a pennant. That's just what she is. I really don't even believe in calling women these things, but bitch, you can't have your whole cootie cat out on the internet and have your whole labia spread open, just fake boobs, just sitting up here like that in black and white pictures and try and convince me and other people that that's Vogue, that you some kind of editorial model. Bitch, please don't talk to me like I'm crazy, please. Okay, sit down. Harlot Floozy, thank you. Just a hoe. I mean, you know what I mean? And not like cool, like when you're in a 20 and you're in a little phase or whatever, you're footloose and fancy free. No, 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 no. Like, I mean, like 304 for real. And again, I would not have no problem with the 304 life. I truly believe unionize and get your money. Floozy is too good. All of these things are too good. You are correct, Michelle. And for this heifer to get up and say, like, literally, the headline said, Melania Trump takes a stand. Bitch, please. Please. The only thing she stands on is trafficking. I believe she was also instrumental in trafficking other girls. Skank's so nasty. Let me just spray. Y'all, after this, disinfect your computers. Ugh. Her knees, girl, ain't no the first hoe lady. Arthur Myron calls her HOTUS. Mm. Ugh. Also, speaking of this ballroom, y'all notice like it just shit goes wrong. They got to turn the emphasis someplace else. So now it's the ballroom. KK Caroline Levitt argues that if the White House ballroom had been built, Saturday's attack would not have been able to happen. Again, I don't like calling women bitches, but listen, lipless. That's what I'm gonna just start calling Caroline Levitt is lipless. Listen, lipless, this is not an event that has ever been hosted by or put on by the White House. It's critical for our national security. Yeah, it's him having a bunker where he don't have to move because he can't walk and he can't move fast is important. Forget that. Oh my gosh. Claiming the gala gives urgency to White House ballrooms plan. Always some diversion. Always look over here. If they're fucking up over here, they got to do something to get our attention over there. Not anymore. Oh my God. What else do we have on here? Oh, the 60 Minutes interview. In our last news story, everybody come on in. Y'all welcome to the Sunshine Report. There's already a bunker. That's why he fell. Yeah, he can't walk. And now he's up there saying, I didn't fall. And also, ooh, and I'm not going to read CBS. I'm not reading that. Okay. Let's try the Chicago Tribune. Y'all, stunt queen in chief. And in our lap, yeah, girl, I saw snippets of the 60-minute interview. And again, 60 Minutes is basically is state media owned by Is Not Real. So, like, I don't really be watching a whole lot of, yes, girl, called Nora O'Donnell a disgrace to her face. And here's the thing, y'all, it would be so funny if this whole shooter, the manifesto, if they actually created all this stuff. I bet you he didn't think she was going to say that to his damn face. All right. And it's amazing how quickly they turned around a 60-minute interview. He ain't got no problem going over there now that it's owned by Is Not Real. And yeah, he was all standing there watching it happen. Yeah. Standing in the background, watching it. Because that's as far as he's concerned, this is all TV. Golden Lady says it was a total farce. Why was the entire line of Succession in one room? Yes. It was all a mess. He called them there to embarrass them. He enjoyed watching everybody be afraid of what's going on. Yeah, girl, peeking. Let me get rid of this. Oh, Lord, Chicago Tribune. Y'all just do all these pop-up ads. All right, so the 60-minute interview, and I did watch some pieces of it. Y'all, stunt queen in chief, and this is from the Chicago Tribune. Y'all, stunt queen in chief erupts at CBS News. Nora O'Donnell. She read him smooth as butter too, boy. Butter wouldn't melt in her mouth. I like that. That was like nice, nasty. I like that. That's a journalist doing her job. Thank you. At least we know somebody's still doing a job. Hey, tree hugger, come on in. Stunt queen in chief erupts at CBS News. Nora O'Donnell for reading shooter's writings to his face. The stunt queen in chief angrily erupted at CBS News anchor Nora O'Donnell after she read portions of the White House Correspondents' Dinner's gunman's writing, allegedly gunman, on 60 Minutes. Even as he expressed hope for a better relationship with critical media, also media ought to wear him out after embarrassing and humiliating them in this way, which they asked for because they showed the fuck up. Saunders over on the Tube That Is You says he tried to embarrass the press, but probably wanted somebody to be heard. Yes, I. This is just my conjecture, and this is what I think is the exact same way. The reason he didn't have any metal detectors there, he knows he's covered by Secret Service, so he's like, yeah, we don't need any metal detectors. He's actually hoping something would happen to them. The way in January 6th, he was hoping the mob attacks everybody else. That's what he was hoping would happen at the press correspondence center. That allegedly, that's just my opinion of what I think was the case. Even as he expressed hope, lies for a better relationship with critical media after the shooting, he blew his top when O'Donnell asked him about his reaction to the letter left behind by suspect Cole Thomas Allen, allegedly, that seems to reference essay and misconduct allegations against the president. So can we even play it? Can y'all hear it? It's not gonna play. I'm not gonna play it. It's not. That was a person of color, yep. They were gonna have to they're already demonizing him, which is another reason, like, I am not paying. He I can't stand to see, like, a PDF file, sexual assaulter, and a rapist, blah, 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 reading the manifesto. Yeah, didn't nobody look scared for real. Now the journalists are on here saying, "But we were scared." I was like, "Just 'cause you weren't in on it, yeah, you may have been scared. Don't mean none of that shit was real." Let's see, is he gonna Yeah, no, they're not gonna they're just reading it out loud. He said, "I was waiting for you to read that because I knew you would because you're a horrible person, horrible people." I wish the fuck this man I don't know why people don't go ham, cheese, and turkey. Yeah, he did write that. He had to sit there and take it. And he ignored her efforts to nail down whether he believed the shooter was definitely talking about him since the note didn't mention you by name. But what do we know? If you're a black woman from the South, what do we know a hit dog will do? What will a hit dog always do? Won't it holler? Won't it holler every single time? They let Cole Allen, and Saunders says, they let Cole Allen, and he's a POC who committed a crime. That's how I know it's fake. I just don't believe it. I don't holler. Thank you. Thank you in the chat for putting that down there. He'll holler every time. Yeah. Did we hear them say, what the F? Yeah, not one pinky was raised. Show wasn't. You're right. Why are they so afraid to clock on him? Kay, as best as Big Sis can figure out why they won't confront him, and she did it cute, she did it smooth, she did it nice, nasty, but you're not supposed, you shouldn't have to do that as a journalist. That's how I know it's nothing but just bitch assery and thin skinnedness. Because Barack was never scared. He was never scared. He'd walk up to the podium like damn bone crusher. He would always take your question. He says the left has done so much worse. He will find a way to blame. Yeah, always. That's all they do. And again, it's another reason I don't understand the way their side of things, these people over here, the red hats, the Republicans, whom I will never forgive for what they have done to this nation. Never. The way they talk about red pill stuff and about, oh, the stunt queen is so manly. They're all so manly. How's a man that all he do is complain and talk about he's a victim? How is that manly? I am convinced this ain't nobody in that administration ever brought a woman to climax ever. Whenever I hear a man start complaining and everybody talks bad about me and I have been treated so badly, everything just dries up down there. It's like tumbleweeds. I don't think it's nothing less sexy than a man that complains. I bet you Barack Obama didn't know how to open up his mouth to complain to Michelle because he's a big Leo, and that's not how we get down. They don't know how to be a steady talking about like red pill stuff. There's a war on manhood and masculinity. I nothing less attractive to me than a complaining ass man. And I said because Dominique Morgan, in the aftermath of what the fuck Clay Thompson did to Meg the Stallion, says the more of us that are older need to start like sharing information. Um, I'm gonna tell the young 92% the way I tell my daughters, to make it even worth being in any kind of relationship with them, they gotta show up solving problems. I wish the fuck a man would show up around me complaining about shit. I'm like, if I want to complain about shit, I could call my sisters and complain. I can go down to the depot and have a coffee with my girlfriends and complain, bitch. I can get on here with the 92% and go, ain't just about a bitch to complain. I don't want to hear, a man can't be around me complaining. I wish the fuck he's supposed to be focused on how he's making my life easier and solving problems or entertaining me. Hey, good afternoon. I'm just saying, that's the way I'd get down. That's the way I think about it. I wish the fuck, um, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Let me see. Ain't nothing else to cover from this. Okay, and so he's mad at her for reading and she's like, but how do you even know? Like black women, real men aren't at war with anyone. Yeah, we not, yeah. I told y'all we're at war. Black women, if we're at war with anything, We are at war with dehydration and a lack of moisture. Black women are at war with like white mediocrity and incompetence. Like seriously, I'm serious. Yeah, don't come over here complaining to me. You can come over here doing lots of things. You can sing to me, you can entertain me, you can flatter me. But you got to be doing something to make my life easier or more entertaining. Do not come over here complaining. It's one of the reasons. And also, as a black woman, we didn't get to complain growing up. Did y'all mamas want to hear y'all's problems when y'all were growing up? Problems in my house. Now, this was wrong because children are humans, but we're getting better and we're learning. Yeah, don't be whining. In England, they used to call it whinging. Don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody hear yo. My friend Marima used to say, don't nobody want to hear no whining and grinding. Shut up. That's why it's only so much Jodeci I can listen to. Baby, baby. Coach Dad loves some whining ass R&B music. Loves it. It's only so much of that shit I can hear. Crystal says, my mother hated whining worse than anything. I'm telling you. That's why we need to come back to like WBLK, FM stereo 92.2. We need to always come back here. When I hear that complaining, it don't sound like nothing except static in my head. I can't stand it. Hey, Gail C621. How are you? Yeah, you children couldn't have problems. Didn't mean we didn't have them, but adults didn't want to hear a damn thing about your damn problems. I tell you that. Hey, Gail. Oh my God. You knew it was a hoax when they all went to the White House like briefing room afterwards, smiling, laughing. It's a picture of Pete Hegseth grinning from ear to ear, not 30 minutes after it all happened. Also, you know how it was a hoax? The damn, and that's how we know Cash Patel ain't worth a damn. Oh, y'all. And they say Cash Patel's girlfriend was hugged up with somebody else holding hands with some other man while he's on the ground looking around like this, prairie dogging from behind the seats. He hit the ground, supposed to be in charge of the whole damn FBI. On the ground like this. Y'all see the pictures of him? Oh, let me find him. I can't because my camera's over here. Camera's on my phone and I can't do it. Here he is, prairie dogging, like looking around, skirt. The man sitting there that kept eating his salad took me out. Yes. As we go back and look at it, Southern Bond says Georgia early voting is now open for primary elections. Y'all get out there and vote. Except here's the thing. Y'all know somebody. We need to always remind our people to vote. Everybody get out and vote. But you know who you also don't have to tell to vote? Black women. We know we're supposed to vote. We always show up to vote. That's how we're built. Seriously. That's how we built. That is how we are built. And let me pin your comment, Golden Lady. I like your comments. Too late for me to pin it. I'm going to show it on the stream. Y'all. Yeah, but we do need to tell other people though. Yeah, but I also feel like their people need to tell other people to vote. I told my guest this weekend, he's like, but it's part of your platform, like getting other people out to vote. I was like, no, that's for them to do. They don't want to listen to us because they're racist. They want us singing at the function. They want us holding hands at protests and shit. They want us bringing the vibes and making them feel good. Not our job. What is black women's job? Stay moisturized and hydrated. We always gonna vote. We resting. We have a lot of things we have to do. We always gonna vote. Lord, I gotta go. Coach Dad is gonna make us go through that whole voter guide over dinner. What y'all making for dinner tonight? I gotta make some dinner tonight because we gotta go over that whole voting guide. Y'all know in California, it's crazy. All you got to do is pay $500 and you get to run for governor. Girl, I should laminate it, girl. I need to make cards and hand it out. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, we do. I don't mind telling other people to vote, but I also have never worried or wondered about whether or not like black women are going to vote. So y'all go back. The 60 Minutes interview is wonderful just because I love seeing people being told about themselves to their face. And I love seeing a hit dog holler in real time. And y'all, Stunt Queen in Chief, that was a hit dog hollering. It was music to my ears because don't nobody ever tell him nothing. But I bet you he knows his I feel like in my spirit, he knows and he understands that his ratings are in the toilet. Y'all, ratings haven't been as bad for president since Jimmy Carter. And I hate for that to even sound disrespectful. Like, I hate, and y'all, these are two of my two new favorite shirts I got on TikTok Shop. They have them in really cute colors too. I have it in blue and I have it in yellow. And I just wanted to show y'all. Somebody asked me about it. So I went ahead and put it on up here so y'all can see. Y'all, they're so cute. They're very reasonable. And I'm trying to have more of a uniform for the Sunshine Report. So I'm not going crazy, just trying to find something that's like bright and colorful. Y'all know I love to give a shoulder. My sister Andy calls this my good shoulder. Every now and then I like to show y'all like my good shoulder. Okay, it's cute. The material is lovely. I just want to show it. And it goes beautiful with my earrings from OMG. I love my earrings. I'm going to find a link. I don't know if she lets us post a link. I don't know if she lets us post a link to her earrings, but I was like, I got to give them. I was like, I got to get the hair out the way and I got to give them. Black woman owned. OMG. I love your earrings. She makes these. These are handmade. She will also make earrings that go along with like your motif or like whatever your she had a cute little afro, some cute little afro pick earrings that say 92%. But I could not wait to show y'all. Oh, and I thought they would go really cute with my shirt. So I hope y'all, I wanted to show that. And I wanted to highlight another Black woman and her products. I feel like it goes wonderfully with the shirt. Y'all know we believe in economic activism over here. And while, you know, we trying to stay off the zone, I like TikTok Shop. You know, one of the reasons I like TikTok Shop is because you can give a Black woman commission. Okay, so OMG, I love your earrings. This is the top that I chose to like put it with. I got it from TikTok Shop. I hope y'all enjoy it. It's a cute little summer top. This is a medium. I'm 5'7". Right now, I'm probably clocking in like 170 pounds right now. I have no waist. Just so y'all know, I'm shaped like a Tetris block, so you could do a little belt with it or whatever. I keep it kind of casual, like on the outside, but I really did want to highlight her earrings today, so that's why I let y'all see my whole Ford and her earrings. So these are OMG. I love my earrings. She's a Black woman. She's a member of the Launch Your Income Agency, and she's a member of the 92% community. Y'all, I think we're going to get to 200K likes today. So I just wanted to show y'all that today. Let me check and see. I'm scared. Y'all, I'd be scared to do a last minute sweep of the news. What bullshit and fuckery have they trying to pull us into today? And then we will have our news for today until whatever bullshit happens. Of course, Florida's trying to jump into the redistricting too. Inflation sucking the life. All right, that's NPR. Let me see if there's anything else. Check the Guardian. Please don't let it be nothing else stupid today. Let's see. Tornadoes, hail. Oh, they catching it. Oh, and in the Mississippi Valley. Yep, y'all's Slovenian snake-eyed titty model called for Jimmy Kimmel to be fired. Nope. All right. Ooh, it's 11 o'clock. We got to get out of here. We got to go to the the garden store. Aren't they cute and unique? All of her designs are unique. And what else can I show? Oh, I need to make a video unboxing. I'll probably do another like unboxing video. But I don't know if I bought these or if she put these in here as extra. Let me see. Oh, so there's her little, and she gives you a cute little free gift. Oh, so she sent me a free gift, and y'all know, and that's how I know she's a member of the 92% because she knows me. Come on. I love a big statement earring. So we got something that's a little bit more spring-like for a little later. I got to pick another. I think, these will be really cute with like a really crisp blue Oxford shirt. And so these are a little extra little happy that she put in here in addition to a sweet little discount. So you remember, like around here, we support Black women and Black women owned. That's how we perform our own economic activism. We remember that's the way the Montgomery bus boycott actually got shut down, right? We bankrupted the bus line by not participating. Economic activism, us being choosy about where we as Black women and Black women voters, like where we spend our money. It's another way for us to do real, like for me, it's the best activism for Black women to do. We got Target on their knees. Target is on their knees. Nobody wants to be the next Target. Zara is getting ready to find out. Hey, Radiant Star, how are y'all doing? Are we still on for Wednesday afternoon? Yes, me and Her Divine Alchemy are going to have a combo on Wednesday afternoon. Finally, I actually got in front of my little calendar. It's been y'all, I've been going to a lot of events lately. People started like I've been getting press passes, creator events. I'm getting ready to go to some space age home event that's coming up in San Francisco soon. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, The Secret. Thank you for following. And thank you all for shopping down there. Y'all, the shirt is cute. Now, it's cute for summer. I got yellow and blue. I hope y'all enjoy all of some of my favorite skincares down there. I've got a million books that I've either read or am going to be reading this spring and summer. So I hope y'all enjoy the fall. And if you buy something, you do not have to buy from me. Buy it from another Black woman. Buy it from another Black woman, please. And so y'all, let's get ready to wrap up. Thank you for joining me for the Sunshine Report today. I appreciate us so much. And I want us to remember, okay? We are choosing. Let's remember Taurus season. Y'all, we're in Taurus season. I like Taurus season because I'm Taurus ascendant, and we love Black girl astrology because as members of the 92% movement, like we're Scorpios. Like our movement was born. I think that anything that's born has an astrological sign. And I think it's good for us to get into and to reflect what's going on with the planets and like what's going on in nature. And especially for Black women, let's remember Taurus season. You make my day. The 92% makes my day every day. Y'all don't understand. I be trying to do little pop-ups whenever I can because I'm sad when we don't have our time together. I'm a political creature. I'm a Black woman voter. I grew up in Southern Mississippi. My grandparents were educators that came up during the Civil Rights era. My mother became a lawyer and a judge because of Thurgood Marshall. I know she was attracted to my dad's handsome ass because he was one of the first like Black students to graduate from Ole Miss Law School. This stuff runs deep in me. I care very much about the body politic of America because the politics of nations are often played out upon the battleground of women's bodies. I did not make that up. I read that in Salon many years ago, but I thought it was very true. Thank you. And we need the laughs. We need all of this. We need the laughs. We need the shopping. By the way, there are a lot of us that should be doing this with me too. Get your mic. I want to see you on the mic. Get live so we could collaborate like me and Her Divine Alchemy, like me and everything Aaron Ashley and the voice guru Carol West. Join our community of live hosts at the Launch Your Income Agency. Headed up and founded and owned by Dr. Lisa. Get in here. We need these laughs. And let's remember, Black women, we are choosing dignity. We are choosing our health and we're choosing pleasure. That's what Taurus season is all about. The body, the senses, stability, pleasure, value. Taurus only asks one simple question. Does this feel good and is it worth it? Think of yourself like a Taurus, like a luxury item. Taurus is not engaging. Okay, we say no. When Taurus says like no, y'all know how the stereotype is that Taurus is like real stubborn, especially when the name of the agency is Launch Your Income Agency. Okay, if you want to become a live host, I got a mic for you down there in the shopping cart. Look down there in the bag, less than $100. Buy it. Press pause, like press play, press record, and start talking. We need more Black women's voices. Yes, Olakun says yes. I'm ready to make a difference in the world. We all need a girl. Get on the mic. There's the mic. You got your mic, K to K. It's a good mic. You're gonna love it. You are going to love it. There was a time when you couldn't buy a quality mic. You can buy a quality mic for less than $200. I'm serious as a heart attack. I'm serious. This one is good. It is my favorite one, even more than Big Baby over here. She's very heavy and she's very expensive. This one, I could literally walk around with this. The only thing you just charge it. The only thing plugged in is my headphones. You can it comes with a little app. The name of the brand is Mayono. How come I can't find my mic? I love sharing this mic with y'all. It's a good mic. It's a good starter mic. Also, if you've got something you want to share, join me, Everything Aaron Ashley, the voice guru Carol West on Friday. How come I can't find my mic? Did I already pin it? Where are you? Elusive mic. There you are. There you are. It's one of the best ones. I love this brand. The brand is Mayono. It is excellent. It is very high quality. I've also got the little lavalier mics. I want to get on the mic, but I'm not sure what to talk about. Girl, just start talking, Saunders. Girl, start talking. You got more to say than Joe Rogan has to say. Saunders, me and you just getting to know each other. I promise you, you got more to say than damn Theo Vaughn's thick-tongued ass. Okay, you got more to say than Tucker Carlson. By the way, fuck you, Tucker Carlson, and your apology. Who do you think you're talking to? Let me say this one into the mic that y'all getting ready to buy. I can't stand somebody like a Tucker Carlson. Don't be talking to me like I'm dumb. Don't be, because he know how to deliver that line. I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. F you. You knew exactly what you were doing. And you not dumb. Theo Vaughn, dumb. Joe Rogan, dumb. Tucker Carlson, not dumb. Candace, who again, I will let entertain me, but I'm not entertaining Candace. She can't sit over here. Ooh, they did Candace dirty too. Did y'all see that picture they put up of Candace? I was like, Candace, girl, what was you going through? That's what happened. You're gonna be a token. You're gonna get spent, girl. Saunders, I don't know what you want to talk about, girl, but if you're interested in a mic, I know you a yapper. You're a certified yapper. Get on here and start talking, girl. You know what Dr. Lisa says? Dr. Lisa says, do it scared and talk to your mother effing self. Talk to your star player, because that's what you're gonna be doing on live when you first get started anyway. The great cosmic mother. That's why I'm not worried about Clay Thompson. Ooh, what goes around comes around in devastating fashion. And Clay Thompson got 1 million black women wishing for his downfall. Okay. Yeah. Girl, get your mic. I'll give you the link to the mic. Get it now. Start talking. Start practicing with it. Start walking around talking. Yeah, they're not sorry. The checks aren't coming in like before they're pivoting. Silvana, brilliant point. Brilliant point. In political cycles, that's the way it works. That's one of the reasons I said when I got on here, my goal, like their job is to get on and scare people. And they can't scare people when their own people are in power. Also, they know they rode this man all the way to the bank, and it's getting ready to be over, and won't be another like him once he's out of the way. Big, beautiful obituary any day now. I can feel it any day now. But yeah, get on here and start talking. Bounty Bliss says, my podcast got inconsistent because I was doing so much. Girl, I go live every day. These days, podcasts are a combination of live, audio only, and video clips making content. Your podcast is multifaceted, girl, and a newsletter. Do things on your own time. Things are different. Things are different now. You don't need to have 1 million followers or 5,000 downloads. You need your own wonderful community. We got to 200K. I'm proud of us. I'm so proud. Thank you. We did it. Oh, I don't even have my tapper up there right now. Yay, we did it. We're amazing. So get your mic, start talking. If you're interested in a mic, you're a yapper, certified, and we need Black women's voices. Think of where we'd be if we didn't have the voice of a Black woman in our ear. And I promised, oh, Colgate, thank you. And I promised when I started the Sunshine Report, when I started the podcast and the 92%, I promised I wasn't going to get on here scaring Black women. I said everything we do was going to be with joy. And yes, who said they love talking? Me too. That means you're supposed to be on the mic. Can any of us say that we don't need more Black women on the mic? If we had to look at this chart broken out by demographics, who needs a mic? Who's got the most mics and has the most influence, and who needs a mic? Because they have shown they're the only adults in the room. That would be the 92%. That would be the 92% right there. Us. We the ones that need the mic. And other than the cost of your mic, and sometimes you can get a refund. You can do on TikTok Shop, girl, get the mic. You could get you can do a refundable sample, girl. If you sell one, they will refund you your money. Get a mic. The idea of us using that refundable sample and actually managing to sell one mic, and so we get the mic for free, literally is making me excited. Do it right now. They need our voices, okay? Aaron did it. The voice guru Carol is a whole ass voice actor. Become her super fan. She'll teach you how to become a voice actress. Okay, we did it. And don't worry about mine doesn't look like everybody else's. Girl, ain't nothing black women do supposed to look like everybody else. How can we look like everybody else? We're the blueprint. Yes, and be the villain. Whatever it is you talk about, you care about, you have a mantle, you have an anointing, start talking about that, girl. You can work out the intro and advertisements and all that later, girl. Just start talking. We need it. Say all the things like her divine alchemy said. Yeah, it is nerving at first. Just go. Yes, do it now. We need it. There's another black woman that needs your voice out there. And in the meanwhile, I want us to choose our physical well-being. I want us to, this week, we're going to move our bodies in ways that feel luxurious, not punishing. Play Meg the Stallion. Generate some energy. Dang, I'm influenced. Adding the car. Yes, do it, Colgate Smile. I'm telling you, I think that black women that are attracted to the 92% in this space, we have a unique, again, I say this all the time, intuition, intellect, psychic perception, discernment. The nation needs this. They don't need no more Theo Vaughn. They don't need no Hassan Piker. I'm gonna leave Deontay Kyle alone. We don't need no more. I'm gonna just go past that because I didn't like what he said about Beyonce. Line dancing, girl, teach me how to line dance. I can samba and salsa. I can't line dance to save my life. And I got 2 fans in there right now. Okay. And let's check off these. Yes, no procrastination this week. I'm with you, Katie Key. Your girl is getting back on her fitness and that flexibility. I'm going to be moving for a long time. We need to move our bodies in ways that feel luxurious, not punishing, nourish ourselves properly. We need to rest without guilt and choose. This is Taurus season. I don't care if you're a Taurus or not. Everybody's got a Taurus placement somewhere. Choose good food, beautiful spaces, buy yourself the thing. Taurus likes things. And Taurus is not embarrassed about it. I used to be embarrassed about that. Like the way my husband always says, we're a family. We choose experiences over things. And we do, but I like the thing. I want the thing. It's okay for me to want the thing or to like the thing. I want the thing. And that's okay. We deserve it. Jesus Christ. Excuse my language. I didn't mean to say that. I know there's some saints in here. I want us to choose the sensory pleasure, the good food. Taurus likes good food, beautiful spaces, skincare, hair care, adornments made by other beautiful black women, music, texture, sunlight. I want us this week, we're getting started. This is a Monday. We're getting it started. Stop negotiating our value. We're gonna practice some self-worth in action. If there's anything a Taurus does, it believes in its damn self. It's one of the fixed signs of the zodiac. And if there's anything we believe in, it's us. That's why Megan is still back up on the stage as an Aquarius. That's a fixed sign, like Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. We're fixed. We believe in ourself. Yes, it's a great time to be in tune. Like I said, it's all that static out there. The 92%, that's our station. That's our frequency. Come on in here and get on the right frequency. Yes, girl, get on there talking about your herbs, your tinctures, and your potions. Do it, girl. Just my sister Andy I used to be like, girl, please just put the camera on and just make your candles. That's all you got to do. There's your podcast. There's your content. Get yourself a mic and start. We're going to be choosing self-worth in action. Ain't no more negotiating our value. We not putting up with shit that drains us. Stop participating in dynamics that, again, we got started talking about that feels beneath us. Don't have any problem saying that. Like, this shit is beneath me. I'm not gonna listen to shit that snake-eyed Slovenian titty model says. That bitch is beneath me. I don't give a damn if she is supposed to be FLOTUS. She can be HOTUS, and that bitch is beneath me. And I get to say it. Yeah, we love ourselves. Hey, Clara. That's why we come here for our news. We don't go to CNN is about to get owned by another stunt queen and chief supporting billionaire. F that. Oh, and I got my blue stripes for teeth whitening. Girl, you did. They cute. They work. The Dr. Dents, y'all, these work. I drink a lot of coffee. They work. I don't do $500 dental treatments. Hey, Dr. Lisa. We're talking about, y'all, everybody that was talking about going live, getting the mic. Dr. Lisa's got the mic. Okay? Dr. Lisa can tell you, y'all come hang out with Dr. Lisa twice a day. We call it homeroom. The next meeting is going to be at 1 o'clock Pacific time. Hey, friend. Dr. Lisa is the one that taught me how to be a good live host. your community. And Dr. Lisa talks about all this. My favorite is when Dr. Lisa talks about mindset. Kay the Key talks about mindset too. We own some mindset in the Launch Your Income Agency. If you want to learn how to do it, she teaches you how to do it every day. Every day. She is the best. Dr. Lisa, do you like my OMG? I love your earrings. I wouldn't have even known about these if it weren't for Dr. Lisa. So get your mic and start talking. We need more Black women's voices. Okay? We don't have to fight everything. All we have to do is choose it. And I know y'all know which one of y'all got a message and has a mantle. Some of y'all got something to say on a very specific topic that you could talk about at the drop of a hat. For some women, it's canning vegetables. For some women, it's quilting. For some of us, it's budgeting, our personal economy. For some of us, it's teaching. For some of us, my sister Megan could literally do a whole podcast on how she plans her Google, whatever the Google. Like y'all know what the children do for their lessons. The teachers do their lesson plans, and the children go on Google to like get their assignments. Aren't they cute, Doc? Come on. And Black women today, give them that profile. That's why they always say Black women look like queens, because we be giving them the profile. Aren't they cute, Doc? They're so cute. I was so happy to wear them. You let me mess around and get the y'all let me mess around and get the little TikTok. I could link it down there. Y'all mess around and let me find a link. They're gonna be down there. So get in there. All right. And just a quick review of the week before I run out of here, y'all. We are live with the Sunshine Report every morning around 8:30-ish Pacific time, Monday through Thursdays. On Friday at 4 o'clock, we have and it makes it. Thank you so much today. I hope y'all got some little TikTok shop finds. TikTok shop be getting me. Okay. It doesn't have to be fast fashion, Doc. Thank you, Doc. Let me play some Cascade. The DJ glasses. We deserve some Cascade. We deserve some weekend music. Thank you so much, Doc. No, I be struggling with my gift gallery. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Doc. Thank you so much, Doc. I hope we can have another mindset talk soon. I love when Doc gives us a mindset talk. Okay. So y'all, you don't even have to worry about the coaching around going live and the mindset. Doc keeps us, he teaches us everything we need to know about going live, and everything she teaches you about going live is what you need to know to like start a podcast. Come hang out with us at Black Girl Podcasters at 4 o'clock on Friday with me, the voice guru, Carol West, and everything Aaron Ashley. Colgate says, love this. You guys help me deal with missing my family. Living in a state with no family. Girl, I'm the same. My family is all down in Mississippi. My sisters are spread all over the place. I got 2 in Texas, 1 in Denver, Colorado, who's a therapist, who's a Black girl therapist. She just started her private practice. Another sister that lives in damn Ohio with my beautiful little niece. My sister Andy lives in Texas. Like, so I feel you. This is absolutely like my family here. Hi, y'all. Dipping in real quick before work. Girl, I'd be so happy when I see people come in and out, because that's exactly how I listen to stuff. I'd be listening to lives and stuff like in the car, and I'm like, I can't tap. I'm on the phone. I mean, I'm not on the phone. I'm behind the wheel, which is why you need a tapper so you can engage. Y'all have been so engaging. We did over 200 likes today. Thank you for your generosity. So again, come hang out with us tomorrow morning. Oh, Colgate Smile. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping us light it up. The reason I call this the Sunshine Report is because as a triple Leo, y'all know Leos are nothing but big Care Bears. That's why I wear the heart. All we do, we just a human ray of sunshine. And sometimes the sunshine is harsh. Sometimes the sunshine is the harsh disinfectant you need sometimes. You know how your mama used to, my mom did this a couple of times. There were a couple of times my mom would get on this kick where like, we're gonna lower the electricity bills. We're gonna turn off the air conditioning in Mississippi, mine. Turn off the air conditioning, and we're gonna hang the clothes out to dry. And I was like, no, she's not. But she would explain how it was important to pop the sheets and definitely put the sheets in direct sunlight, because sunlight was its own disinfectant. And sometimes that's what we need here on the Sunshine Report. Thank you for coming by to say hello. I appreciate it so much. So sometimes the sunshine is warm, and I save all the warm rays for Black women at the 92% every morning, Monday through Thursday. And when we do our news sweep and review on Sunday, Black Girl Podcasters. Because if you want to learn how to start your podcast, how to go live, How to make content, come hang out with us, Black Girl Podcasters, on Friday at 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Girl, turn off the AC in Mississippi. Girl, yes. You know, down south, you can have them big flat houses. My mama would literally turn the air conditioning off on my side, our side of the house where the girls slept. My mom put a cage on top of the air conditioning. My dad and my mom put a cage on the air conditioning control. I don't know why they did that, because we grew up in the 80s. We low-key halfway criminals if you're a child that grew up in the 80s. We know how to open doors with credit cards. We know how to pick locks. I figured out how to slide a butter knife into the cage for the air conditioning so it would hit the little thing and to make it go up. I don't know why she did that, but girl, that was, yeah, girl. My mama did not play about the electricity bill. I will never forget that. I was a smooth 30-something years old, and I was like, why is it so hot? And I was like, Mom, turn the air conditioning off. We'd be like, Mom, slavery is over. Mom was like, my electricity bill and over. Anyway, let me get up here with Coach Dad. We got to clean out this garden and go get some fertilizer and get the garden in today. I love us. Yeah, girl, we were MacGyver kids. I knew how to steam open envelopes. I don't ask me how we grew up very respectable and in the church. Now I'm just deconstructed. We learned how to do all kind of crazy stuff in the 80s, and we didn't have no internet. This was like the way we used to keep ourselves entertained. I love y'all so much. Listen, we know that in every lifetime, I'm so grateful to be a Black woman. In every lifetime, I know we all want to come back. I know we insist that we all come back in every lifetime as Black women. Yes, we'll see you tomorrow and our talk on Wednesday. Yes, ma'am. Get ready for a great conversation with me and the chief of villainy, her divine alchemy. Please follow her. Yeah, steam open envelopes. Yeah, girl, I learned how to do all that. In every lifetime, let me leave us with this. Okay, we have choices. We got started saying how Black women, we have choices. And if we don't know what to choose, just remember we have to start with choosing ourselves. And after that, choosing our health and pleasure in true recognition of Taurus season. Black women, we ain't got to choose this bullshit. We can choose peace, pleasure, dignity. Remember, a lot of this shit that's going on out here in this administration, this is beneath us. It's beneath us. Remember, dignity in all things. Like my grandmother used to say, we can choose our health. We have options, and that changes everything. A woman with options is the sexiest bitch alive. And so with that being said, 92%, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for a wonderful live today. The live is up on YouTube as we speak. The second I press end, it will still be up on YouTube. By the way, y'all got to remind me to turn off YouTube too. I be remembering to turn off the TikTok live. I be forgetting. Please come on over to Substack. I am Halicue at HALICUE on all platforms. I want to see us on the newsletter on Substack and enjoying the podcast over on Substack. I have some exciting things happening that are going to be happening over there. So y'all come join our community over there. Thank you for shopping. Thank you for hanging out. To the beautiful, bold, brilliant, and Silvana, much love. Kiss me. Mwah. To the beautiful, bold, brilliant Black women at the 92%. All the love in my heart, and to those that are aligned with us. And everybody else, as always, y'all can have a day y'all voted for. Love you, 92%. See you tomorrow morning. Goodbye, YouTube. See you tomorrow morning, 8:30.